Imagine waking up in a house that costs more than most countries spend in a year. Marble floors from Italy, private cinemas, infinity pools that look like they fall into the ocean. A mansion so massive it has its own name, its own staff, and its own zip code. Welcome to Crown List, where we crown only the most extraordinary things money can buy. Today, top 10 billionaire mansions around the world in 2026. These aren't houses, they're private kingdoms, they're status symbols visible from satellites. And number one, it's so unbelievable, even other billionaires call it unfair. If you're ready to tour the most expensive homes on planet Earth, hit like right now, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and let's step inside the world of the ultra-rich. Number 10. One Hyde Park, Penthouse, London, United Kingdom. Estimated value in 2026, $220 to $300 million. Located in the most expensive residential building on Earth. Bulletproof glass, panic rooms, 24-hour military-level security, private elevator straight to the apartment, floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking Hyde Park. Billionaires from Russia, India, and the Middle East own these and rarely even live there. It's basically a bank vault with a view. Number 9. Chartwell Estate, Los Angeles, USA. Estimated value, $200 to $250 million. The iconic former home of the Spelling family, 56,500 square feet, 27 bedrooms, 30 bathrooms, a ballroom, a bowling alley, tennis court, flower cutting room. Yes, really. One of the largest homes ever built in the United States, a true Hollywood billionaire palace. Number 8. Villa Leopolda, French Riviera, France. Estimated value, $750 million to $1 billion. Disputed. One of the most historic and expensive private residences in Europe. Over 11 acres of gardens, multiple villas, swimming pools, helipad. Owned by a Russian billionaire for years, surrounded by mystery and old-world glamour. This is where royalty and billionaires come to disappear. Number 7. The One, Bel Air, Los Angeles, USA. Estimated value, $200 to $300 million after bankruptcy sale. Originally listed for $295 million, the most expensive home ever offered in the U.S. 105,000 square feet, 21 bedrooms, 49 bathrooms, 4 infinity pools, a nightclub, a theater. Even though it went through financial drama, it remains a symbol of insane ambition. Number 6. Four Winds, Palm Beach, Florida, USA. Estimated value, $300 to $400 million. Ken Griffin's waterfront mega mansion, one of the most expensive home sales ever recorded in the United States. Multiple buildings, private beach access, guest houses, massive art collection spaces. The new American billionaire playground. Number 5. Antilia, Mumbai, India. Estimated value, $1.5 billion to $2 billion. Mukesh Ambani's 27-story private skyscraper, 400,000 square feet of living space, 3 helipads, a 50-seat movie theater, 6 floors for staff, an ice room, a snow room, a health spa. The most expensive private residence on the planet, and it's one family's home. Number 4. Villa Aurora, Rome, Italy. Estimated value, $500 to $800 million with Caravaggio painting. Contains the only Caravaggio ceiling painting still in private hands. Historic palace with priceless art, massive gardens, Rome skyline views. One of the most valuable private properties in Europe, basically a museum you can live in. Number 3. The Manor, Holmby Hills, Los Angeles, USA. Estimated value, $200 to $250 million. One of the largest homes in the United States, 56,500 square feet, 14 bedrooms, 27 bathrooms, a ballroom, a bowling alley, a beauty salon, a wine cellar for thousands of bottles, a true old money meets new money palace. Number 2. Fairfield, Sagaponack, New York, USA. Estimated value $250 to $300 million. Billionaire Ira Rennert's oceanfront compound, over 100,000 square feet total. 29 bedrooms, 39 bathrooms, a private synagogue, 2 bowling alleys, a basketball court, a squash court, a tennis court, a 100-foot infinity pool, the largest home in the Hamptons and one of the most controversial. And now the crown itself. Number 1. Buckingham Palace, private hypothetical valuation, or the most expensive private residence, the One Ocean Drive, or Chartwell-style mega estates, or Antilia-level record breakers. But the current reigning title holder for most expensive private residence ever transacted or valued in the ultra-luxury space is still Antilia, at $2 billion, or emerging Middle Eastern and Asian mega-palaces reaching $2 to $3 billion in 2026 valuation. However, the most jaw-dropping private mansion title currently goes to the never-sold, never-listed palaces of Middle Eastern royalty, such as Saudi royal compounds and Emirati mega-palaces on private islands, with estimated values exceeding $3 to $5 billion when land, art, gold interiors, and security infrastructure are included. These homes are so private, most of the world will never even see a photo. Comment right now. Which mansion would you live in forever? Number 1, number 5, or Antilia? Be honest, I read every single comment. That's Crown List, Top 10 Billionaire Mansions Around the World in 2026. Which one made you say, wow? Drop the number below. If this list gave you big dreams, smash that like button. It really helps us keep crowning the best. Subscribe and bell on. Next up, more insane luxury lists. Until then, keep aiming for the top. Crown List, where only the crown matters. See you in the next one.